Welcome to another week of Dodger baseball, one that was filled with both heartbreak and glimmers of hope. It began with the end of the White Sox series, in which the Dodgers came back from a 4-run deficit and took the game into 11 innings. But it finally ended when Freddie did this.
Cracked in the air, center field. That is going to do it. Robert won't even move. It lands, and the game is over.
Unfortunately, that joy was short-lived because right after that, the Giants came to LA and proceeded to sweep the Dodgers at home. And to add insult to injury, they also took second place in the division in the process, sending the Dodgers to third. Thankfully, the team got their shit together for a 2-game series against the Angels, in which they managed to win both games. And as we've gotten used to, the pitching was still the topic of the week. With only 3 real starters and no one else to turn to, the Dodgers were forced to call up the young prospect Emmet Sheehan, who was in Double-A. That's right, the pitching is spread so thin right now that we essentially had to call up an infant to take the mound. But man, did he impress. As you can see, Sheehan delivered 6 hitless innings against the Giants. But don't worry, Dave made sure to pull him after that so the bullpen could cost us the game. Thankfully, the bullpen made up for it when Dave turned to them on Wednesday and they shockingly shut out the Angels. Still, it feels a bit more like a fluke than a turn in the right direction, but we'll take what we can get. And as he so often does, Clayton Kershaw was the one to turn the Dodgers' ship in the right direction by delivering 7 scoreless innings on Tuesday. So Kersh will be at the top of the clutch list this week, along with Emmet Sheehan and Freddie Freeman. And I'm also going to put David Peralta on the list, but really just for this insane defensive play on Wednesday.
Swinging away, the flare to left. Peralta will race in, has the out, the throw home. He's out! DP!
On the list of concern, we still have the entire bullpen. The last game was promising, but I'm far from feeling great about our relievers. This week saw more changes as the Dodgers just kind of throw a bunch of pitchers at the wall and see who sticks. The team called up the reliever Ryan Brazier and DFA'd Andre Jackson, which means that everyone in this picture from last year's costume day has left the team. We'll miss you guys. Some far more than others, but still. Anyways, Dave Roberts and Mark Pryor are staying on the list of concern, as well as the mainstay Austin Barnes. After a certain point, it might be worth renaming this to the Barnes list. James Outman did manage to crack out 5 singles and 3 RBIs this week, but I still gotta put him on the list of concern because it feels like he's not living up to his full potential. There's a chance this is actually the kind of hitter he was always going to be, but I'm definitely not ready to accept that, so for now he's on the list. Here are the division standings. As bad as it was to get swept by the Giants and lose our second place spot in the division, sweeping the Angels helps us end this week on a high note. And that's a much needed high note as we now must face our old friends, the Astros. We need this team to be good now more than ever. See you next week.